What do I do? Go into the kitchen, find the candle, strike the match, what will happen? Because this time what I'm missing is, I've got everything else functioning, but I have got no information what this is. And therefore this is what happens. Third scenario, my brain isn't working. And we won't role play that one, but if my brain isn't working, then you have no sense of anything, and you just do whatever you do and kaboom. These four ingredients are all important in order to pass judgment. And subhanallah, this was the error of shaitan. What did he say to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? He said, Ana khairu minhu. I'm better than him. Better than who? Khalaqtani min nar wa khalaqtahu min teen. He said to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Ana khairu minhu, I'm better than him. Khalaqtani min nar, you created me from fire. Wa khalaqtahu, and you created him from dirt, from clay, from clean. Apart from his arrogance, what was the error he made in his judgment? Sense? Where is that? What was the error that he made? What was the error that he made? Was fire equal to clay? Was fire greater than clay? Was fire less than clay? Which one was it? That's what he believed. Yeah? That's what he believed. Jazakallah, that's what he believed. But why was that a mistake? And what previous information doesn't he have? He can't answer any one of these. Because why couldn't he not say which one of these were? Because no one gave him that. Allah didn't give him that information. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala did not say to shaitan, fire is better than clay. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala did not say to shaitan, clay is better than fire. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala didn't say to shaitan, fire is equal to clay. The only information that Allah gave to shaitan is what? Bow down to Adam. That's the only information he gave to shaitan. And what shaitan should have done, he said, reality, creates information, Allah is my creator, Allah obliged me to do something, I'm the slave, He's the master, what should I do? I bow down. He made this fundamental error. He made this fundamental error in the thinking because of arrogance. You going to ask something? But that's the whole point. He put himself as a criteria for that, to decide what was good and what was bad. What he should have done, he should have left it in the remit of the one who has the right, which is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and he didn't. Yes. And keep in mind, shaitan wasn't an angel, shaitan was jinn. But you're right, the angels, they hear and they obey. They don't question why. If they're not given that information, they don't. They use the information that they have. And the information that we have, in this example, if Allah told us to bow down, like with the beautiful example, Umar ibn al-Khattab, he said to the black stone, inshallah we have a chance to do Hajj, you go and kiss the black stone. And what was the reason Umar ibn al-Khattab gave to the black stone, why he's kissing the black stone? He goes, I would not kiss you except for one reason, which is that I saw Rasulullah kiss you. Otherwise there's no reason for me to kiss you. I mean, the only information that I have is that Rasulullah says, he kissed you. That's why I'm kissing you. Information. Without it. And that's the whole thing. So we move on to the next section.
Burhan can also have incomplete information.
Yes.
Because, for example, like you said, shaitan is an angel or jinn. If you read one eye on his tongue, you will be misconstrued because all the eyes together you will understand that shaitan is jinn, not angel.
Yes.
When the ayah comes up and says, somebody like us, you didn't know all the ayahs to do with the issues. You took one ayah in isolation and you think shaitan is an angel.
No.
You get them all together and you realize it's a jinn.
No. Okay. No, jazakallah khair. Okay, let's move on to this final section. So how do we prove that there is a creator? How can we be firm about our belief, about our iman? 3 very, very simple points. The first one, cause and effect. When something happens, we always ask what the cause is. And this is something which is in the reality. We sense it, we see it all the time. It's proven, it's established. The mind can sense it categorically. If a son comes home with a black eye, what do we ask? Who punched you? How did that happen? If we see a brand new car outside in our park, in our driveway, what do we ask? You know, is somebody coming to visit us, or whose car is that? We ask. We don't say it just happened there by itself. One brother gave an example. He goes, if you're flying in an aeroplane and you look out of the window, as you do, with your binoculars, which you tend to have obviously in the aeroplane, and you're flying over the Pacific Ocean, which we always tend to do, mashallah, on a weekly basis, and you see a small desert island. And on the desert island you see a brand spanking new Ferrari. Yeah. So the island is only about this big, and you've got the Ferrari sitting on it. What do you say? No, you I saw it first, it's mine. What do you say?
How did you get there?
And if I said to you, don't worry, beta, got there by itself.
You'd be confused, like how did it get there by itself?
It just appeared by itself. Would you ever believe me? Why would you believe me?
Because it's not right there, it doesn't accept it to be there on its own.
Absolutely. Simple. You look for the cause. How did it get there? This is the beautiful example that we give and you build upon it. If you're just walking down the street in front of you, you know, for 20 years of your life walking down, you know, Hounslow High Street, it's a clear path. One day you wake up, you go there and you see a huge skyscraper. What do you say? You know, it used to be a very clear path. You know, if you wanted to get to Aladdin's estate, mashallah, and suddenly you see the huge skyscraper in front of you, you say, how did I get there? If I said to you, it got there by itself, you would never believe me. You're always looking for the cause. How? Who put it there? And then you ask the question, what's more complicated than a Ferrari on a desert island? What's more complicated than a skyscraper? What's more complicated than the human eye? Look how complicated the human eye is. Look at the whole universe. If you could say something as simple as a pen could not get there by itself, how could something as complicated as a universe get there by itself? Cause and effect is a rational, intellectual concept. Something put it there. That's why Allah in the Quran He says, أَفَلَا يَنْظُرُونَ إِلَى الْإِبْلِ كَيْفَ خُلِقَتْ وَلَا السَّمَاءِ كَيْفَ رُفِعَتْ وَلَا الْجِبَالِ كَيْفَ نُصِبَتْ وَلَا الْأَرْضِ كَيْفَ سُطِحَتْ. And Allah is saying to us, do not look at the camels, how they are made, and the sky, how it is raised, and at the mountains, how they are fixed and firm, and at the earth, how it is spread. How could have this happened by itself? Allah is saying, saying to people, how could this happen by itself? Unless there was a cause behind it. That's the first point. Second point, there are laws that govern the universe. If I throw this up, what should happen? It will suspend like that. You're right, it will fall back down. That's a law. And normally you ask the question, who put the law there? Water boils at what temperature? Depends where you are. Yeah, but normally, water boils at 100 degrees centigrade, doesn't it? Yeah. Question is, who put that there? The fire? The fire said, look water, you know, today I've decided I'm going to boil you at 100 degrees centigrade. Or the water said to the fire, you know something, you won't touch me until you reach 100 degrees centigrade. Who put the law there? Man just discovered the law. Man didn't make the law. And look, I'm not sure what we are discovering over time. And we're discovering laws one after another, new laws, which allow us to do more amazing things. But we're discovering them. And then we try to manipulate them. But we never put the laws in origin. And the natural question comes, where did the law come from? The law of the universe. So the scientists tell us, if the earth was just a quarter of a degree on a different axis, it would be impossible for there to be life on earth. That law that's there, who put it there? And that's a question that people always ask. Because laws do not come by themselves. In order to implement something, there must be a law to arrange that. So who put the law there? A very rational concept which all of us recognize. And the third part is, you've got this diagram, inanimate and animate. Look to the world around us. Inanimate and animate. Inanimate means something which is dead. Animate something which is living. So give me an example of something which is microscopic. That's living. Something very tiny.
Well,